So rumor has it that rising UFC star Gene Silva, a member of the infamous Fighting Nerds gym, will be fighting Josh Emmett next. This is a great fight to make. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's a sensible fight to make as well because both of these fighters are coming off of wins, and Josh Emmett should fight for his position, while Gene Silva should fight for a higher position. But if Josh Emmett beats Gene Silva, of course he gets a higher position as well. But you know what I'm trying to say. Either way, it's a great fight. You know, you got Gene Silva, rising star, just came off of a stellar performance against Drew Dober. Won in a doctor's stoppage. The doctor had to stop the fight because Drew's face was all fucking cut up, blood just drenching his face. You know, just face full of blood. Gene Silva did that, and that just serves as another credit to the already rapidly growing career and rapidly thriving career of Gene Silva. And then, you know, Gene Silva's fighting Josh Emmett, and Josh Emmett just came off of, not just came off of, but almost damn near a year ago, Josh Emmett, his last fight ended with him getting one of the most brutal knockouts in UFC history. A really clean hook, really clean, powerful hook, clean to the chin of Bryce Mitchell that sent Bryce Mitchell right to the fucking ground. And then within seconds, Bryce Mitchell started fucking convulsing. So it shows just how hard Josh Emmett hit and how clean Josh Emmett's punch really was. Because I mean, Bryce Mitchell, I think I was live for the fight. I had a TikTok live stream during that fight. It was one of my first ones, and I was scared for Bryce Mitchell. I was fucking screaming about how he was still out, you know, and furthermore, from being out, he was also just fucking, like I said, like convulsing. It's no laughing matter, but it was really absolutely fucking crazy how Bryce Mitchell was just having a fucking mini seizure while asleep. So it was crazy. But it just shows how dangerous Josh Emmett is and how dangerous he is when you aren't aware of your head placement and your head movement, and if you get caught, you know. But yeah, rumor has it that these two fighters are going to fight. Like I said, it's a great fight, and I'll just go forward and tell you guys what I think will happen. I think the key to this fight is Gene Silva's movement. Gene Silva, like I said, is a really artistic striker, pretty fast too, smart, full of energy, and it's his artistic side with his striking that intrigues me the most, and it's what I think will really help him in this fight. Because Josh Emmett, don't get me wrong, he's really fucking powerful. You know, he's so powerful that, like I just said, he fucking had Bryce Mitchell convulsing on the ground. But Josh Emmett isn't really known as the most precise fighter. He's really known to throw these really heavy fucking overhands and hooks. And sometimes he kind of overcommits to them, you know? And by overcommit, I mean like he'll throw the hook and his whole body will move with it. And that kind of creates openings. So, you know, I think that's what Gene Silva should look for, because as Josh Emmett overcommits, that's when Gene Silva can move in, land shots to the body or, you know, the side of the head. But yeah, I think that's what Gene Silva will do. He, like I said, he's really artistic with his movement, with his striking, quite powerful as well, and very energetic. And I think those things are what's going to allow him to outclass Josh Emmett. I don't think Gene will really knock Emmett out, but I do think he's going to make Emmett quit. You know, I don't think he's going to knock Josh Emmett out cold, but he'll probably land one too many to the point where Josh Emmett's going to either ball up or like kind of just wane and slow down, you know, until like he's kind of taking too many punches and then the ref has to step in. But still, you know, there's always the risk of Gene Silva getting caught. Like every fighter, you know, you don't protect your chin enough, you might just get caught. And getting caught by Josh Emmett is fucking really, really bad. So like I said, it's a fight game. Anything can really happen. Gene Silva can of course get caught. My money would be on the fact that he doesn't, or the on the chance that Gene Silva doesn't. I think Gene Silva will move. I think he'll throw some really fucking cool kicks and punches. Have really good output, and just be too fast for Josh Emmett to connect on. You know, Josh may get frustrated. He might not. He might just keep waiting and waiting for nothing to really fucking come. Because like I said, Gene Silva is going to move and move really fast. So yeah, you know, I think the only way Josh Emmett wins this fight is if Gene Silva fucking slips up on where he has his head, and Emmett is able to fucking connect with something really fucking. Emmett's able to connect clean, okay? Because Emmett has fucking tons of power, so all he really needs to do is connect clean on you. So there's always a chance for Emmett to connect clean. I think it's just a very low chance against a guy like Gene Silva. So I've got Gene Silva winning, obviously. There's always the risk of Josh Emmett connecting, but I think it's a really, really, really low risk with a really special fighter in Gene Silva. And all those fucking fighting nerds guys are special. And I kind of doubted the whole special. I didn't buy the hype a couple months ago. Now I'm starting to buy the hype because I see guys like Chao Barallo, I see guys like Mauricio Rufy, and I see guys like Gene Silva. And these guys are, they're really doing their thing. So Prates too. All these guys are really fucking fighting well. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're feeding the guys over at Fighting Nerds, but damn. It's some fucking compound V or some shit. Anyway, this should be a great fight. I hope it actually does happen. I hope this fight actually does materialize. I think these two fighters should fight each other next. And I think Gene Silva comes out on top. I think it's a perfect fight for Gene Silva. It's a slower fighter. A lot of power, so that is a risk for Gene. But slower is the fucking key to the fight. So yeah. Let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys. And I'll see you all in the next.